Feels kind of sacrilegious to stand or cover up any single beetle. I don't know. Hey, what is up everybody? My name is Aaron Chase. I'm a drummer here in Nashville, Tennessee. What do we got going on? I'm playing with the guys at a few outdoor shows. This is kind of the part 2 of the previous week. The guys and I also share some great advice about playing shows outdoors and how to keep your instrument, whether it's drums, guitar, or singing, ready for an outdoor show.
Charlie is literally bigger than the stage.
And I'm tying my shit.
It's gonna be a fun night. It's gonna be good. Now that is some Massachusetts chowder. How's it fare?
That's how it's supposed to be.
Nice. Come on.
I was like, why is this not?
Dude, we've gotten pretty good at outdoor shows.
It's always tough when it gets cold. And it's like,
Oh yeah, you can't even play guitar.
but surely it's the same for your drums.
Dude, the instrument itself feels different.
Yeah.
But the act of hitting honestly doesn't change too much. Because I just get like warmed up pretty quickly. Because there's just so much movement.
It's so much body movement for
Yeah,
you.
I get pretty
Mine's
warm.
all up here. Yeah, okay. Interesting.
Does your instrument feel different in the colder weather?
I'm not sure if it's the, like, technically the strings would get colder too.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure if it's the physical temperature of the guitar cooling down or my fingers,
Yeah.
like, getting a little numb. And,
Yeah.
you know,
'Cause-
and it just feels like touching anything gets weird, and it feels like I have
Yeah.
big sausage fingers and like, ugh.
Because, yeah, I don't know. I definitely feel like with drums, I don't know if it's like expanding or shrinking.
Like the
but
heads and
the
stuff.
heads
Yeah.
feel different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And so you have to like adjust how you're playing or what?
It just feels like instead of playing on like a really bouncy surface, it's like
Dead?
dead or like tighter or something.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I have to become much more aware of
Yeah.
everything, and like I step on notes a little bit
Yeah.
more, and like when I'll try to do, like, say if there's a part that has like a couple hammer-ons or slides in it,
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh nope, we're gonna have to just pluck these all individually and hit the right notes versus doing the cool little bells and whistles on it.
Yeah. You can't do
Kinda
like
stuff.
finesse and like details.
At least last night I couldn't.
All right, we're back from lunch, and now we're gonna sound check. Do we leave Charlie in the dust? Maybe. Yeah, that's less.
I was too close to the main.
Charlie said something really good. I'm just saying it now so I remember it for later, but he said, even if you're feeling crappy in the moment, maybe you can look around, see that everybody else is feeling pretty happy, and borrow some of their joy. That was perfect timing. That was really good.
What's going on, Massachusetts? We're lost up in Nashville, Tennessee. My favorite color, but you sure know how to ruin things. It's where the God doesn't Lost Stars from Nashville. My name's Damien. Got Charlie over here and Aaron. And we're just out here to have some fun. Thank you so much for having us out here today. We are so happy to be out here in Hampshire. This next song that we're gonna do, as much as we love being happy, the reality is that some people in our life we don't really like too much. So we're gonna dedicate this next song to the people that we don't really like too much. So if you wanna do the same thing, go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Put your booty on your back, bet you thought I had a crisis. But you know it's just a bad trip. Don't take your gossip, they already know. What we have is something tragic. I'm so glad I broke the album. I'm trying to play me like the interest. Got some kind of fetish for having control. You with all the love that I can make it excuses. Really you can tell me how to body and do this. You gotta make it, do you think that's stupid? Do you think that's better than I could imagine? If you were nothing but a dragon. See you better than you don't even know. I'm glad that you're gone.
Put your hands up. Help us out.
Graphic, sociopathic, plastic, actors, still problematic. Traffic, I'm glad that you're gone. Do you guys like drums? Do you like drums? Aaron, can you play the drums for us, please? I'm not supposed to say it's not
All right, we just got to Springfield. We're in a parking garage. It was difficult to get up here. We're about to make a really long drive tomorrow. It's gonna be good. Dude, any advice on playing outdoor shows?
Keeping your fingers warm is always super helpful.
Nice.
That's something that I started doing just in general, like during our downtime before, like before our set, even if it's inside, like 30 minutes, 45 minutes before we take the stage, I'll go grab a guitar and just noodle around and like try to have conversations with people while doing so, just with the guitar in my hand.
Nice.
So that like my fingers are active. And also, I kind of wish I had worn some sunscreen the other day.
Yeah, you got a little color.
That would have been good. And hydration would be good. Here. Utilize the mirror.
Oh, dude, that's genius. Oh, I'm like under my chin. That's awesome. Some advice for playing outdoor shows. I had a bunch of stuff fall this time, but I should have taken my cymbals off.
Yeah.
Because the wind blows them around like crazy.
Yeah.
Next time, I liked your idea that you had of
Covers.
Yeah, getting like some stage tarp.
Yeah.
Drop cloths, whatever.
Drop cloths.
Because we've played shows where our computer's gotten really hot. I know my SPD got really hot one time, just baking out in the sun.
And just, yeah, that and like after sound check, turning my Helix off.
Yes,
I
electronics.
Did it the second show. That was good. The second show. Usually I can make it through the whole set between all the guitars I use. I can usually make it through, and I'm still pretty decently in tune at the end of the set.
Yeah.
It got way out during this last set, and I went to, I played the first verse of a song. Had to switch guitars during the pre-chorus to one of the more in tune guitars.
Damo, do you have any advice on playing outdoor shows?
I think a lot of times when I'm doing these outdoor shows, I get an idea of how everything's going to feel during the day when I'm setting up and moving around a lot. And so I've learned that you might want to dress lighter during the setup and sound check, but especially these evening performances, even as it's getting into summertime, it does get cooler. So like we had like a 10-15 degree drop
That's
on
true.
one of these shows, and I think dressing in layers is important. Also, like keeping your instrument warm is important as a vocalist.
Yeah.
You might not want your SPD to be warm or your guitar to be warm, but you want your body to be warm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it feels too different other than just like being prepared for the elements. I highly recommend to anyone performing to try their best to give it their all, even if you feel like you're not getting much response from the crowd, just because you want to showcase the very best of yourself, even in the most trying of circumstances. And this is just good advice for any show. Get a grasp of how coordinated the coordinators are. Right?
Yeah.
I've found
good advice.
ourselves get into a lot of situations where all of a sudden it feels like we're running the show.
Yeah.
So if we had some sort of rain issue on one of these shows, I think we would be the point of contact for how we want to deal with it.
Yeah.
But, be prepared for anything.
All right, we just drove 16 hours. 15?
A lot.
Charlie drove a lot. I drove a little bit. Damien drove a lot.
Aaron drove a lot.
Not as much.
We all drove a lot.
Probably drove the least, actually.
Yeah.
We made it. Thankful for safety.
We did it safely. We're pulling up here.
Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. I restarted this channel about 3 to 4 weeks ago, and at the time I was at about 25 subscribers, and now we're at 77. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Next week, got another really cool video for you. See you next Monday.